Good evening, my name is Specialist Peterman, and today I'll be giving a course or a class on the determination of a location on the ground by terrain associations. For disclosure for this class, this training product has been reviewed by the training developers and coordinated with G2 Foreign Disclosure Officer. This training product can be used to instruct international military students from approved countries without restrictions. The conditions for this class are that you are a member of a squad or a team in a field environment and have been directed to determine the squad's/team's current location. You have a 1 in 50,000 scale military map, a compass, a coordinated scale and a projector, or a plotting scale, with a pencil and paper. Some iterations of this task should be performed in Mach 4. We will not be performing any moderations of Mach 4 today. The standards for this, of course. Coordinate the map, identify the type of terrain on which you are located, as well as the type of terrain that surrounds the location. Coordinate the terrain features on the ground to those shown on the map. Determine the 6-digit grid coordinations to your location. Special conditions for this course. There are none. And special standards for this course, there is none as well. The safety risk. The safety risk for this course is low, but please be mindful of tripping hazards like rocks, twigs, holes in the ground. Due to the weather outside, we're doing it under this awning for safety reasons. Mach 4 is sometimes used for this class, but today we're not, again, using any moderation limit. All training falls under 071-Charlie Oscar Mike -1005. Now today our main focus is going to be on the 8 different types of terrains, more than going over how to use a scale and how to use a grid map. There are 8 types of terrains. There are 5 major and 3 minor. The 5 major are the hill, the valley, the ridge, the saddle, and the depression. The 3 minors are the draw, the spur, and the cliff. Now a hill is a point of a high ground when they are on a hilltop, and the ground slopes down in all directions. This is what it looks like on a picture scale, and this is what it looks like on a grid map scale. Now the next one will be the valley. The valley is a reasonable level of ground bordered on the sides of a high ground, so between 2 hills or 2 mountains. That is usually where a valley would be. The next one would be the ridge. The ridge is a series connected hill linear mass. So the best way to describe on how a ridge looks in person or even on a map is just a line. It could be a straight line or a curved line of hills or mountains. The next one would be the saddle. The saddle is a dip or a low point along the crest of a ridge. So usually where you see a saddle is the little dip that you can see in between mountains. Right here is what you see on like a picture scale. And right here is what it would look like between the two hills right here. Now the last of the 5 major ones is the depression, which is a low point, a hole in the ground surrounded on all sides by higher ground. So a good way to think of a depression is a sinkhole in a way, is how I look at it. Or maybe even like a dried up lake. Now the next thing we're going to go over with 3 minors. The first one will be the draw. And the draw is similar to a valley, except that it is a less developed stream, of course, with these generally no level ground. The next one we're going to talk over is the spur, which is usually a short, continuous sloping line of higher ground. And the last one we're going to talk about is the cliff, which is a vertical or near vertical slope. So it's usually the edge of either a hill or it could be the edge of a ridge. Right now you'll be given the next 5 minutes to practice memorizing all 8 different terrain associations. You will be tested on this. So please take the next 5 minutes to memorize all 8. At this time, now that you have taken those 5 minutes, you will be tested on the 8 different types of terrains. Right here is your test that you will be taking. Now you'll be tested on the types of terrain associations. This is the go or no-go event. I will be giving you 5 minutes to complete this task. If you receive a no-go on this event, you will be given another chance to retest. At this moment, you now may begin taking this test. You have 5 minutes. So this soldier has taken the test and has passed the 8 different terrains. He knows what the 5 major terrain associations are and the 3 minors. He has received a go on this task. At this time, we are now conducting AAR. So what is something that we learned today? What did we learn today? What are some improvements that we could do to make this a more interactive course? What are some statements? This conducts the lesson for today.